Hi everyone and welcome to your Tech Tip of the Week. In this video we're going to look at Google Calendar and check out the other calendars section here on the left hand side. There's a feature here that I thought that you might find interesting and you could take a look at and see if there's something that you want to add to it. So on the menu here, if you click the little arrow, there's an option here to browse interesting calendars. Now automatically on Google Calendar, birthdays and holidays in the United States are an option for you to see on your calendar. If you click on Browse Interesting Calendars, you have the option to check out a whole bunch of other interesting calendars that you might want to add that you can subscribe to. So initially you have the holidays, and there's a whole bunch of different things you can choose here if you want to see holidays from around the world and when they land. You can also check out sports if you have a favorite sports team. So let's say you have a favorite hockey team, you search for which one they're on, and let's just find the New York Rangers. So we have the New York Rangers here. We can subscribe to them, and I'll show you when we go back to the calendar what that looks like. You also have the option of pressing more, and there's a whole bunch of other things you can check out here. So phases of the moon is one of them, or star date, or a sunrise and sunset for where you're located. So I'm just going to subscribe to the phases of the moon just to show you what that looks like. So if I press back to calendar, and I check out my calendar here, I can see on Monday 3/20 and I hover over it, it tells me when that phase of the moon was. If I scroll down and I see here at the bottom, I can tell when the Rangers played, what the score was, and where they were. I can also tell that there's a game tomorrow. And as you go through your calendar, you'll see all of the other information that you subscribe to. Now you can turn these calendars off or on just like any other Google Calendar that you have subscribed to. So if I don't want to see the phases of the moon this week, I can just uncheck it and they'll disappear from my calendar. If I want to remove it completely, I can do that as well by pressing the downward arrow again and pressing Browse Interesting Calendars. And then all I have to do is go to where I was before and unsubscribe to the calendar that I was on. So I'm going to unsubscribe to that one, and then I can unsubscribe to this one as well. Once you make the changes that you want, you're all set to go, and just go back to calendar, and now your calendar looks exactly the way that it was when you first started. So this is just a fun little tip that I thought you might find interesting, ways you can learn about different things going on around you, and a different way for you to display your interest on your Google Calendar, making it more your own. I hope you enjoyed this tip and that you found it useful. Please join me next week for your Tech Tip of the Week. Have a great weekend.